Hey friends, welcome back to Open to Everything, episode 20. This one is going to be a guided meditation on profit and how to attract more money in your life. It's super powerful. I listen to it every day, and I really hope that you can gain a little insight from this. You realize that the number one skill in making more money is the ability to communicate, and that communication equals wealth. You realize that the highest paid people on the planet are those who can communicate easily and readily. You've released all of your fear of public speaking, and you are now secure in your ability to communicate with others. You realize that in communication, what you get back is what you send out. You choose to send out to the world the communication that you deserve and desire phenomenal wealth. Each and every day that goes by, you become more effective at communicating, paying close attention to how others respond to you. You know that the quality of your life is the quality of your communication, both internally and to the outside world. And you find yourself thinking many times throughout the day, you deserve money. You're worthy of more. You realize your self-communication is of the utmost importance in the creation of money, and you desire to make more money so that you can support yourself and those that you love in ways that are positive, productive, and powerful. You realize that whatever you send out will come back to you manyfold, and so you send out to the world the communication that you desire to support others in their pursuit of abundance as well. You realize that money is made first in the mind, that everything begins in thought. You also realize that in order to be wealthy, you must create more relationships. Each and every day that goes by, you find it easier to relate to other people. By listening to what they say and supporting them in what they're going for, you inspire them to help you in what you're going for. You realize that it's easier to begin with the end in mind, and so because your vision is strong, your purpose definitive, and your desire great, you inspire other people to support you. Because you know where you're going, you invite others to come along. You desire to surround yourself with people of wealth. You desire to be near people that are doing things right, to learn what they're doing and do them in your own life. You realize that in order to create phenomenal wealth, you now make decisions quickly. You let your yes be yes. You let your no be no. You know that you can always change your mind. You know the sooner you make a decision, the sooner you'll find out the effectiveness or ineffectiveness of that decision. So you now make decisions quickly. You also understand the value of your time. You choose to focus your time on going for more instead of protecting yourself from loss. You realize the only way to lose is to protect yourself from loss, and you choose to go for more. You realize that to spend 20 minutes on saving $1 is ridiculous. Your time is more valuable than that. You also realize that no one with a $5 mentality ever put $1,000 in their pocket. You realize that this moment that you are indeed a millionaire whose money has simply not been deposited in your bank account. You make decisions quickly and you create relationships easily. You know the value of your time, and because of that, you refuse to jump over dollars to pick up dimes. You choose to let go of those people and occurrences that have cost you money, and you choose now to focus on going for more. You know that the rich get richer, and the more you can appreciate the dime in your pocket, the more you'll appreciate that dollar. You also realize the enjoyment of accepting abundance from others, and you eagerly accept their gifts and their praise. You realize that it is better to have desires than demands, and you desire things in your life and yet enjoy what you have now. You know it's not necessarily that something costs too much. It's in that moment you might not be able to afford it, and yet you desire to create plans and strategies that allow you step by step to create the things you want. You are totally responsible for what something costs, and you know that in any moment you can do something powerful and productive that moves you in the right direction of getting what you want. You know that being a workaholic will not produce money, it will produce lots of work. You know that those who think govern those who labor. You also know that when your ideas are good, money will flow to you. So you enjoy thinking and creating, brainstorming with yourself and other people, realizing that a single idea, a flash of thought, could be worth millions of dollars. Because you treat your Pinto as if it were a Rolls Royce, you will not treat your Rolls Royce as if it were a Pinto. Right now, you choose to live impeccably. You choose to live the life of a millionaire in abundant wealth, to walk and talk and think as if you were already the wealthiest person on the planet. All of these beneficial ideas make a deep and lasting impression upon your subconscious mind, never to be removed, to be recalled the moment you say the word profit. Take a long, deep breath right now. Breathe in deeply, and as you exhale, say the word profit out loud. You realize that lack of money can be an incredible inspiration, and so you never let the lack of money slow you down. In fact, by putting yourself at stake, you realize it inspires you to go for more, and you do go for more. You realize that in each and every moment, you must be ready to seize opportunity, so in any moment you're not making money, you're becoming better. You're teaching yourself, you're learning new skills, you're meeting new people that will impact you or help you on your journey. You realize to seize opportunity, you must be prepared, and you spend your time preparing to make the money as well as making money in the moment. You realize that you must do what you love, and the money will follow. In any moment, you are either making money or losing money. You realize that money is a product of doing a great job, and there's nothing wrong with making money. You are in the habit of doing more than what you're paid for. You're in the habit of giving a little more, helping a little more, and providing a little more than you promised. You know that wealthy people keep score, and you choose from this moment forward to keep track of your finances. You choose to pay attention to where your money goes, and you now know how to use it wisely. You realize in order to create phenomenal wealth, you are now more persistent. You realize that to create great wealth, you must risk and step up to the plate. As you swing the bat, you realize each and every time brings you one step closer to getting what you want. You never ask yourself the question, can I? You now ask yourself the question, how can I? You realize the power of being unique, and you choose to be the very best at what you do. You know that there is always a market for someone who is willing to be the very best, and since someone is going to be the best, you know it'll be you. You know you get paid for what you produce and not how long you work, and you are consistently looking at your life and finding ways to do things better and more quickly so that you can enjoy more of your life. You realize that it's easy to change habits, and you can change habits easily and readily. Instead of goals, you have plans that are broken down step by step. You always are promoting what you're doing. Since you're proud of what you do, you tell others often, and you eagerly persuade them to become involved in your product, service, inspiration, or mission. You know that you'll always get more by doing more. And when you do more, you have more fun because you love what you do. You choose to do things that are inspirational for you, and in turn, they inspire others. You know that some is better than none, and better late than never. You're willing to surrender quickly when you know you're off track to put yourself back on track again. You know that an object in motion tends to stay in motion, and you now regret and avoid negative input. You avoid the television and the radio and the newspaper. You're secure in the fact that if anything is important, you'll find out about it soon enough. You always focus on going for more instead of going for less. You constantly ask yourself the question, do my current situations move me closer in the things I want or further away? You know what you need to do, and you know that money will not buy you happiness. You must appreciate where you are now, because where you're at later will be where you're at then. You know that you are indeed a wonderful, deserving, incredible human being. You're certainly worthy of an abundant, wealth-filled life. You already possess the tools necessary to create an awesome amount of money. You enjoy going for more. You savor the wanting as much as the having, and you let them think you're weak when you're strong, and strong when you're weak. You realize the journey of 1,000 leagues begins with a step, and everything begins in thought. You chunk down all of your plans into step-by-step doable portions. You realize that each and every moment you spend going toward what you want indeed brings you closer to that attainment. You post the things that you want around you on notes and papers so that you can read them every day. You commit to yourself and to others with a deadline that things that you want to accomplish. You know the more you commit to other people, the more likely you are to accomplish what you want, and you eagerly commit those plans to others in a way that inspires them to support you. You realize that unless you give service or knowledge or support to your people, they cannot assist you in your challenges and in your plans. The only reason someone says no to you is a fear of loss. You realize that all decisions are first made on an emotional level and then backed up logically. You realize the art of inspiring people is to first gain their trust and rapport. You do this by being empathetic, by understanding their needs and desires. You accept whatever happens in your requests and you keep asking. If you're not getting what you want, you simply change your strategy or the person that you're asking. You are indeed worthy of abundance and wealth beyond your wildest expectations. You stay focused and on track because you're inspired and you enjoy your life. You realize that wealthy people aspire cooperation through genuinely enjoying other people. It's easy for you to create relationships because you have a genuine interest in what other people are doing. You recognize the more interested you are in other people, the more interested they will be in you. And they desire to support you because your vision and because of your focus. Each and every day that goes by, these beneficial ideas and concepts make a deep and lasting impression upon your subconscious mind, always to remain to be recalled the moment you think the word profit. Take a long, deep breath in. With your fist clenched, say the word profit out loud. One more time. Another long, deep breath in. As you exhale, say the word profit. Hey friends, I hope that hit you pretty hard. I know it does me every time I listen to it. This excerpt is by Marshall Sylver in the book Passion, Profit, and Power. And the background meditation music is by my man East Forest. Go after your dreams, friends. It's well worth it.